Hi guys! Welcome back from another video live with Dearly. Hello everybody. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. So guys, I don't know how to explain this. Because for today's video, I'm just gonna tell you like a story because it's really bugging me all day long. Yeah, since last night until midnight, until I woke up this morning. You know what I mean? So because of like I read something and oh no, not read. I saw something on social media, and it's really affect me like the rest of like since I sleep last night. That's how bad it affect me so much because I can relate to it 100%. So it's about because last night before we go to bed last night, for some reason it's so hard for me to sleep. So we go to bed like since Daniel starts school, we go to bed at least 8:20 p.m. Yeah, 8:20 p.m. because we woke up early. Kevin woke up early. So before I go to bed, before I sleep, Daniel and Kevin, they can sleep right away. Yeah, me, it take me at least 20 minutes to sleep. But last night I scroll a little because I couldn't sleep. So I saw something on social media. Yeah, I scroll on my phone, so I saw something in social media, which is Facebook. So I saw a video there that made in the Philippines, and then the girl, she's a Filipina too, like me. So she made a video about healthcare, healthcare in the Philippines. So that's the airplane, the plane, boss, the plane. So that's a little joke. So I watched the video. So the video, it says that like she said that she's having a like bad, like her heart, it's blood pressure, it's high. She's palpate. Oh yeah, but like she's having a really bad week, bad days because of her father, because her father got sick, and then he got sick, and then he needs to get operated, like from his belly. He needs to get operated as soon as possible. So this girl, she rushed her father in the hospital, in the first public school, in public school, but no, not public school, sorry, public hospital. So when they got there, they refused to accept her father because the hospital is so full, and because of COVID too, they are afraid if her father would would die there and all that stuff. And also they told her too, they're gonna be available. It's like they're not direct to the point that they don't want her father over there, but they tell you this so much stuff. Oh, this is what you gotta do before you get in. This is what. It's just so frustrating. Yeah, it's so frustrating. And then I experienced that too. My whole family experienced that too. So since her father, just wait until there's more of this. There's more that I want to tell you that you could not believe that it's really happening, and on in my base experience, in my own experience. Yeah, I just it's just like I just want to share it to you because I feel like by living here in the United States of America, I feel like I feel that I'm living in a world first class country. You know what I mean? It's like it's so much different from where I came from. So back to the story. That so she said that she cannot wait any hours or days for her waiting to have a room in the public hospital. So they went to the private hospital. But the number one thing is, in the private hospital, when they got there, they they told her that, oh, this is what you're gonna do, you have to have at least 25,000 pesos down payment before we accept your father. So she's like, shoot, where I'm gonna get that much? So what she did, 25,000 pesos, it's about like $600. Yeah, so she's like, shoot, where I'm gonna get that much? So but she just said, okay. After 5 hours, she came up the amount that they need to get in the hospital. She borrows some of her friends' money. Yeah, and then maybe she said she sells some of her things that she can make, that she can sell to have the money. So they went back to the hospital after 4 hours, and then they told her again, oh, we cannot get your dad to be admitted here if him and the watcher who's gonna watch her dad, which is her sister, if they don't have a negative COVID test result. So she was so pissed off because in all this information, and then the hospital said to he needs to have a X-ray result first before we accepted him. It's like, oh my God, it's like while I'm watching the video, she was super upset. She's like crying. I when I watched the video, I felt super duper feel bad about her, feel bad for her. Actually, guys, I cried last night while I watched the video. That's how much it affects me, because it happens to me. Yeah, it happens to me couple of times. Yeah, so what happened? So she was so pissed off. So what she did is she was so angry because the money that she had for the down payment that they have to be, she told him, why can't you just do the X-ray and the test inside your hospital and then just put in the bill? But the hospital refused to do it. See that, guys? Hospital refused to do it. Yeah. So by the way, I need a water break. I have a water here with the melon. Not melon, lemon. So where am I? So she was so pissed off. So what she did, she just got the money. The 25,000 pesos for the down payment. They went to get a swab test, and then got the money to pay that swab test is from the amount of money that she came up with. Oh gosh, it's so crazy. But now they're in the hospital now. Her dad is, I don't know what really happened right now to her dad, but as far as I know, her dad is in the hospital, and then I don't know what's going on right now. So I'm following this girl because I want to know if her dad is okay. You know what I mean? So my point, guys, that's why I keep saying it happened to me, because I tell you this story. This is a true story. That number one story, it's my sister. You know, my sister Connie, she passed away this year, and then she was in the public hospital when she died. Yeah, and then she died from giving birth. So her son, it's still, when she died, got buried, and then her son is still in the public hospital. And then every day I keep contacting my brother Abel. Every day I wanna answer why this kid, like her son, why this kid is still in the hospital. It's freaking almost 3 weeks. Why is still in the hospital? And then I asked pictures about it. And then I told, what's the nurse doing there? I said, oh, they just feed him, taking care of him, and just like, and then they tell me the situation. Andy, my nephew, like, it sounds to me, it's like it doesn't take that long to have the baby, 3 weeks, newborn baby. It doesn't that. So I got so upset, and then I cried because I want the baby to live, you know what I mean? So of course, Kevin, he asked me about almost every day to the progress on the baby, and then every day we keep getting the same reasons. Of course, my brother, he just tell me what the nurses in the hospital told him too, right? So every day it's the same story over and over, same story. So Kevin, he finally said, no, tell your brother we're gonna send him money, 100,000 pesos, which is like about more than like maybe $2,200 or $2,100. That's like 100,000 pesos. So he told him that, tell your brother, excuse me, tell your brother that get that baby in that hospital, and then transfer him in the private school, a private hospital. So I am so excited when Kevin offered to pay. So I'm so excited to tell my brother. So they did it. So yeah, when they got there in the private hospital, they told him that down payment is 30,000 pesos, which is like almost maybe $700, and to have a negative swab test result. So they did that and then pay the down payment, get the swab test result, and then they accept the baby. So my goodness, after 3 to 4 days, the baby is just like amazing. Yeah, amazing. It's just like in less than a week, the baby is ready to for the what you the outpatient. Oh no, to check out, the hospital. Oh my gosh, less than a week. So in my point is like, wow, like, while I'm listening the girl video last night, it's just occurred to me that the place, it's so sad. It's just like it's all about the money. It's money, all about the money. It's like it makes me so sad, because what if those people, that my family back home is poor, but it's not like really like poor, very poor, like that they get to the point that they have to sleep in the street. No, they're poor and Philippine standard, you know what I mean. They can still eat 3 days a week, or 3 days a day, and then they have a nice nice shelter, you know what I mean. So it's like I'm talking about those people in the country that like sleep like they have just like this small shed, just like using a tarp, just to have, so that they have something that they can sleep in. It just makes me feel so sad. I am just so lucky that I'm here in the US, and then my husband is helping my family too once in a while, you know what I mean, especially if it's really needed. Yeah, Kevin don't tolerate that to that just give money. Nope. Kevin always tell that that saying, teach a man how to fish, not teach a man. Oh yeah, you know what I mean. I forgot. Yeah, but and then here's another story too, guys. When I was giving birth with Daniel, that time Kevin, he just got on in the army, so he's still like looking for a job. He came here, and then he couldn't get the job, and then that's a time like about like 2011. Yeah, economy is not that very good. Yeah, so he came. So yeah, I was in the Philippines, he was here in the US, like, looking for a job. Oh no, I was in the Philippines, Kevin is here in the state. So I was pregnant, ready to give birth, and then Kevin, he's like, he have a job, but it's like a part-time job while he's looking for a regular job that time, and he's broke. That's the time that we're really broke. Yeah, it's like, so I give birth to the private hospital, because I'm scared in public hospital, to tell you honestly. In third world country, it's scary. It's scary. It's scary, yeah. So when I give birth, of course, Kevin already gave me the money, but it's not that much. So yeah, they asked me a down payment, so I give the down payment, and then yeah, I do the labor. I got the epidural, which is the bill. It's a little bit high. It's like about $1,500. So that time Kevin, he don't have enough money to pay the full amount. So we told the hospital, this was like 11 years ago, guys. 11 years, no, 10 years ago, because my son is 10 years old. So we told them that, can we just like get, so I told them that, can we just do a promissory note that we're just gonna pay this amount of money in this date and all this. But no, he said no. They told me that you cannot live in this hospital without paying this full amount of bill. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got so depressed, I got so stressed, and then I just gave birth. Yeah, it's so crazy. So of course Kevin too, he was super upset too and all that stuff. And after a few days, my grandmother, she she have this, she went to the hospital, and then she have this a land title, like a farm title. She have one of a farm title, so she let me borrow that and then use that to, in the hospital, like collateral. It's a title, guys. It's a title worth of like 500,000 pesos. Yeah. So I was so happy when she offered me that. So we told it to the hospital, this is a title, original title, and then collateral. So that's the time that I got out in the hospital after a few days, just being like hostage. Really, you know what I mean? That's like a hostage. That's so guys, that's one of the experience that I could never ever forget about. Yeah, can you imagine if that happened here? Whew, it's crazy. So yeah, you pretty much, if you're in the private hospital, they don't let you leave if you don't pay the full amount of you, or if you leave something like a collateral in the private hospital in the Philippines. That's a true story. So my point is, here in the States, it's just, if you think that you have a very, if you think, guys, if you have a really bad health care, oh, you had no idea some third world country what is really bad healthcare is. Yep. And then sometimes too, even in the public hospital, if, oh, it's crazy. If there is more horror story than the story that I just told you. It's just so sad. I feel so bad to those people that literally have nothing. Like, it's just like living just to, it's just like living in this world just to survive. You know what I mean? Like, just to survive. It's just breaks my heart. Yeah, it's so sad. Yeah, so here we experience here when Daniel got sick that he needs to go in the dentist. We pay cash, we pay everything. It's just so amazing, you know. It's so amazing feelings that you can afford to pay the healthcare that your kid needs. And also, what's blow my mind, guys, remember when Kevin got sick? When was that? I think that was this year. Yeah, I think that was this year. Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe spring. I can't remember when was that. Yeah, but that happened. Remember when he got sick about his in his belly. I'm with Kevin, and then this is the day that he's like ready to leave the hospital. So I'm just waiting. I'm just observing the nurse, the doctor come and go. They tell Kevin about his condition, and then Kevin wants, he needs to eat and not to eat and all that stuff. So I'm just observing, not really interrupting. So waiting there for almost 2 hours and all that stuff. And then I asked, honey, when they gonna, I'm just curious, when they gonna give you the bill so that we can leave? Said, huh? They're not gonna, no honey, they're not gonna give us the bill. They just gonna mail us, and then that's when we gotta pay. Like, oh my gosh, really? I told Kevin, really, they're gonna let you go without paying the bill yet? Said, yeah, that's how it works here. Because that's the very first time that one of us got in the hospital for admission. That's the very first time happened. So it's like, oh, that's my sister Connie. That's a butterfly. I have my best friend named Lori. Hi. I have a best friend named Lori. she told me that, oh no, no, not Lori, because Lori, she told me if it's snow, she said that's my sister bringing snow to me. Yeah, so yeah, when Kevin got hospitalized, I was so amazed that they let him go without paying the full amount out the hospital bill. It's crazy. Yeah, so my point, guys, what's the point of this video? It's like my point of this video is like I feel secure here in United States, that if I get sick, whether I have a money or don't have a money, they gonna cure me. You know what I mean? I'm pretty positive about that. Yeah. I think that's it. I just want to share it to you guys, what that's part of, like what it's like, what kind of healthcare do we have in the Philippines compared to here in the United States of America. Now I feel a lot better telling you this story, because since I woke up, I really want to share you this story. Like, it makes me feel like if I share this to you, it makes me feel like I might help some of you, that when you guys get sick here, don't, like, not to worry about it. You know what I mean? Because either you have the money or not, or even you don't have the money, or you have the money, they're gonna cure you. You know what I mean? Sometimes when I give, sometimes it's just like crazy thoughts. When I was giving, when I gave birth to Daniel, before, I wish sometimes, gosh, sometimes I told Kevin, can you believe, honey, if I give birth right now, and then this is, you're making money right now. Can you imagine the not having a stress after giving birth, because you pay the bill and then leave the hospital. But anyway, it's already happened. Kevin is watching me. I'm a little shy. He's watching me talking here. Okay, I'm gonna end this video now. Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope, guys, you understand everything I say here. Oh, I love the breeze. Feels good. Yeah, I'm making the video here in our front yard. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.